Hi, friends. Okay, so we're doing day 2 of our similar figures lesson. So the purple worksheet from yesterday, most of you got a good chunk of that done or done in class, so awesome job. So finish that first if you didn't. And then I'll do some of these ones with you just to get you started. So this is that tan worksheet I handed out yesterday. And if you were gone yesterday, I put the purple worksheet and the tan worksheet on the table across the hall from my room if you want to come grab one. So if you were gone yesterday, run up to the hallway where my room is, and that table that's across from my room, I'll have the materials there so you can be caught up for when I'm back tomorrow. Okay, so let's just do one of these together. We'll start with this first one here. So we're using the similar figures to find the variable. So again, I like to always just start with our variable here. So we're going to start with x. We have x over, and x matches 8. Set that equal to, now come back to the shape we started with, so 12. 12 matches 10. And now we cross multiply. So we'll have x times 10. Set that equal to 8 times 12. So we'll have 10x equal to 96. Divide by 10, and x will be 9.6. Okay, let's see what the directions say. It says, cross out the letters above each correct answer. Some are rounded. When you finish, the remaining letters will be the answer. Okay, so on the bottom here, we want to cross off 9.6. Okay, that would be E. Cross that one off. Okay, the next ones look okay. Maybe let's do one where we have to find x and a y. Should we do number 4? Let's do number 4. Okay, so here we go. Let's find x first. So here's x. That matches 10. So we're going to have x over 10 is equal to... Now, we have to pick 9 because we don't know what y is yet. So we're going to have 9 over 6. Now we'll cross multiply. X times 6 is 6x. 10 times 9 is 90. 90 divided by 6 is 15. Okay, let's find that on the bottom. Cross off 15. 2. Cross that one off. All right, come back to it. Now we can find y. So y matches 8. And now we can choose whatever we want. I'm going to go with my red side just because I know those for sure go together. So 9 over 6. Cross multiply. 6 times y is 6y. 9 times 8 is 72. 72 divided by 6 gives us 12. Now on the bottom, cross off 12. Okay. The other ones don't look too tricky. You should be okay. Just careful of how your shape is turned or not, right? Like just make sure you're matching the right one. Maybe we should do number 9. Okay, let's go to 9. I'm sorry. Might as well just do 9 since we're here. Okay, so x. What does x match on our other guy? 48 is equal to, now we have to use 50 because that's the only other side we know. 50, and 50 matches 75. Cross multiply, we'll get 75x, 48 times 50. 75x equals 2400. Divide out x equals 32. 8. They're on the bottom somewhere. 32. Perfect. All right. Okay, the other ones should be pretty self-explanatory. Nothing crazy there. Okay, let's try 10 and 11. It says Jen Min wants to enlarge a 4x6 inch photo so that the longer side will be 14 inches. How long will the shorter side be? So we're on this one. We got to figure out what 2 things we're comparing. We have a short side and a long side. So I'm going to put long over over short. Okay, now come back to your question, or the sentence here. We have 4 by 6. We're going to put the long side on top. So 6 over 4 is equal to, and it says the longer side will be 14. So 14 over x. Now we cross multiply. We'll get 6x times 4 times 14. 6x equals 56. Divide by 6 and we get 9.3. Cross that one off. Okay, let's try this one. A tree casts a shadow 30 feet long. If a man 6 feet tall casts a shadow 5 feet long at the same time of day, how tall is the tree? So the two things we're looking at is a shadow and how tall two things are. So we'll put shadow over tall. So if we go back, it says a man is 6 feet tall, casts a 5 foot long shadow, so shadow's on top. He's 6 feet tall. And we're looking for how tall the tree is if it's a 30-foot shadow. So 30 feet goes on top because it's a shadow over what we're looking for. So again, we'll cross multiply. 5 times x is 5x equals 6 times 30. 5x equals 180. Divide by 5, 36. Okay, so you only have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left on that side. Perfect. Okay, let's do a few on the back together. They're just like the ones we did, where we have to kind of write our proportion. I'm gonna let you guys take care of 1 and 2. Those are just strictly cross multiplying. You guys should be okay there. Let's look at 3. Bob Sparkle is mixing up a batch of nuclear fizz punch. He combines cranberry juice and soda water in the ratio of 3 to 5. How much cranberry juice should he mix with 32 fluid ounces of soda water? All right, so what two things are we comparing? Cranberry juice and soda water. So I'm just going to put juice over water. And we know it's in the ratio of 3 to 5. So that's the first part. 3 over 5 equals how much cranberry juice should he mix with 32 fluid ounces of soda water? Well, since we know we have 32 ounces of soda water, that goes on the bottom. X goes on top. Now we cross multiply. So 5 times x is 5x equals 3 times 32. 5x equals 96. Divide by 5 and we get 19.2 ounces. Okay, let's see what it says. Solve the equation for the problem. Find your answer in the column and note the 2 letters. These go above. Okay, so we gotta find 19.2 on the side here. Oh, found it. IS. So this IS has to go where we put number 3. It's right here. IS. All right, so we can cross that one off. We used it. Okay, let's try 4. If there are 680 calories in 8 ounces of ground beef, how many calories are in 3 ounces of ground beef? So the two things we're comparing are what? Calories and ounces. So calories over ounce. So in the first one, we have 680 calories over 8 ounces of ground beef. And we're trying to figure out how many calories are in 3 ounces. So x over 3. Then we'll cross multiply. So we'll take 8 times x and 3 times 680. 8x equals 2040. Divide by 8. We get 255 calories. So that looks like it's right here, TO. So TO goes on 4. TO. Let's look at 5. A map is drawn to the scale of 2 centimeters equals 25 kilometers. If If 2 points are 7.4 centimeters apart on the map, what's the actual distance? So the two things we're comparing is centimeters and kilometers. Here's our first ratio, 2/25. And we want to figure out how far the actual distance is if they're 7.4 centimeters apart. So 7.4 is centimeters, so that's on top, over x. Cross multiply, 2 times x is 2x. 25 times 7.4, 2x equals 185. Divide by 2, get 92.5 kilometers. Does anyone see that? 92.5? Oh, OF. OF goes on number 5. I'll do 6 and you'll have 6 left on the page. So I'll do number 6 and you'll have 6 more questions left to do. Is that okay? It says the Sweet 16 candy shop sells PNPs and peanut and prune candy. If there are 30 candies in a 1.5 ounce bag, how many candies are in a 4.2 ounce bag? So we're comparing candies in ounces, right? So candies over ounce. In the first one we have what? 30 in a 1.5 ounce bag is equal to, we're looking for the amount of candies in 4.2 ounces. Cross multiply, 1.5x equals 30 times 4.2. 1.5x equals 126. Divide by 1.5 and we get 84 candies. Does anyone see 84? Oh, right here, is it IT? Yeah. So IT goes on number 6. Okay, I'm just going to quickly look at 7, 8, 9, 10 just to make sure there's nothing crazy. You should be okay on 7. You should be okay on 8. Yeah, I think those 4 will be okay. Okay, so you have the 6 remaining questions on this side and 6 remaining questions on the other side. So you have 12 total questions to do by tomorrow. All right, and then we'll review and then we'll take your quiz on Friday. And that's going to kind of finish out the rest of quarter 2 for us. Okay, have a super day. If you need me, I'll be here after lunch. And I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.